I have so many questions. So at 4, you were, like, looking at typesettings and stuff, and you were, like,
Yeah.
already intrigued at that
Yeah.
age, and you were drafting logos where I might have been printing things like anime pictures and tracing
Yeah.
them. You were drawing logos.
Yeah.
That's great. And then you considered, "Oh, maybe I'll go into pharmaceuticals or, like,
Yeah.
a better career or something." I don't know what you might have been thinking, even though you already at such an early age were passionate and interested in these types of, like, really specific design areas. Like, what was that journey like as you were, growing up? Did you always well, I guess you didn't always consider going into some kinda creative field or pursuing that if you were thinking about going into other things that were maybe more stable or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah, just share a little bit about what that was like, knowing at such a young age things you're interested in, but still wondering if it could be a viable option for your future, you know?
Yeah, that's really interesting the way you're phrasing that. I hadn't actually thought about it like this before, but I do think that somewhere I was like, "Oh, this is too fun for this to be like a thing that I should be doing or
Yeah,
whatever."
surely people won't pay me for this.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, okay, that it just didn't make sense. I was doing this in my spare time and it was just fun for me. And I knew like growing up, I was good at a fair amount of things. I was like I guess broadly I don't know if you would say successful, but like broadly like average in most subjects or whatever in school. But yeah, uh I definitely spent a few years like what at the time I think was my dream. Like I wasn't thinking about doing art and that being like sort of a dream realized or anything like that. Like, oh, I love doing this stuff. I wonder if I could make it a career. I did that with music a bunch. I was like, oh, what it would be like to like be in a touring band, like, or could I like do music professionally or whatever? And then the pharmacy thing was just kind of like I had like a spike of interest. I want to say I was like a sophomore in high school and I took chemistry and really enjoyed like some very specific aspects of it, like way more than I had previously. And really the story there is that I was very close to like changing my mind entirely. Like I had looked at a bunch of different schools, communications programs and art programs and was like kind of thinking about that, but I had visited UNC Chapel Hill actually. I'm from North Carolina and so like it's a big deal to like go to a state school there. It's kind of hard to get into UNC on a number of different levels. But I went and visited and I was like, oh man, I would love to do pharmacy here. I was like almost 100% decided, like, if I get in here, I'm going to do that.